grade artists. So what you should have now is you should have your texture pieces. So here's an example of mine. I've already cut some of my pieces up to get ready to start collaging. And then I am going to show you an example on the sloth. I apologize for these spots. My dog came by a minute ago and he got stuck in the spot where I tried to make my video, and then he drooled all over my sloth. So forgive me for that, for having a messy sloth today. So this was my texture piece. I colored different colors of crayons on top of each other, and I did that on my floor, and it kind of gave it all sorts of different texture because I kept turning my paper around to make different textures. And then I went ahead and cut one part of my paper off, and then I cut it into little pieces. So this is what I'm going to start collaging with. So you can print out your animal, or if you want to draw your animal too, you can. You don't like the ones I had, that's fine. Or if you want to find your own online, you can do that. But you can take your animal and take the outline. I would make an outline of it first because I think that's going to be easier for you. And then start filling that with your collage pieces. So I'm going to use my glue stick here. You can use regular glue or a glue stick. And then just start filling your animal with your texture pieces. And I said this in lesson 2, but when you get to the part where you get to like the facial features or even the claws and things, if you want to draw that on another piece of paper and then glue it on top, or even draw it right on top of the collage, that would be fine too. So that's something else you can do. But the nice thing about having the outline is you can kind of figure out how, you know, the animal is shaped, and then you can just kind of fill that shape with your collage pieces. And you could paint your texture pieces. Like if you had more texture pieces you wanted to kind of have different textures, you could paint some, you could rip some out of magazines, and if you had the right colors in construction paper, you could use those too. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of stuff stuck to my hands with all this glue over here. So that is kind of where we're going for this section of the project. So you want to collage your animal, fill it with all of those spots. You could even put it like in between those lines for the outline of it, so you can still see the outline. That way you know where like arms are, and maybe their paws or their claws or whatever, that part of whichever animal you did, or its beak. And then when you're all done, I would cut your sloth out, or your animal out. I know everybody's not doing a sloth. I saw lots of toucans for choices, gorillas, lots of different choice. So mine is not finished, and I don't want you to have to sit here the whole time and watch that, but when you're done, I would go ahead and cut your animal out. And if you're using this sloth, you could use the branch too if you wanted, or you could make another branch. Because what we'll do with your animal is we'll make a background, and then we'll put it right on the background. And if you're kind of in and out of the classroom, you know we kind of already made a background already in the classroom, but we will do that last if you're at home for that step. So you may cut it out once you finish collaging it. I haven't quite finished collaging mine yet because I didn't want to make a super long video, but so that's why I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, but I wanted to show you what to do. So when you're all done and it's all collaged and your animal is covered, you will cut it out, and then we're going to put it right on your background. So I can't wait to see what you do. I can't wait to see how your animals turn out. And we won't finish this till after break. So this could be something that you could start today, and then you could work on it over break too if you wanted. Because sometimes it helps to walk away and come back. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.